Kim starts off this hour in Phoenix, Arizona. Hi, Kim. How are you?
I'm good. A little nervous, but I'm happy to be talking to you. Thank you so much for taking my call.
My pleasure. How can I help?
My husband and I moved here to Phoenix in 2009, and we're fortunate enough to buy a home on a short sale. And so today, the value of our home, we have an equity of approximately $180,000, which is great. We have $25,000 in credit card debt.
Mm-hmm.
We also have a car loan of $18,000.
Mm-hmm.
My husband has been off work for the last 5 months and has just recently gone back. Fortunately, we had some money in the bank to weather us through that, but we also accrued some of that credit card debt. And he's 52. I'm 63, and so he still has a lot of working years ahead of him. And I'm trying to determine, should we sell our home and go rent until we figure out what other size of home we need or want to have?
How much is your house payment?
Year. $1,300 a month.
And what is your take-home pay now that he's back to work monthly?
Monthly, between $8,000 and $9,000.
Okay. Do you like the house?
I like the house. I'm not married to the house. It's 5 bedrooms, 3 baths, pool. I'm home alone by myself a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot for me to maintain. We're empty nesters, obviously, and
okay.
I could probably use a smaller house.
Okay. All right. In an ideal world, but you could live in a smaller house, but it's not because of. Your payment is not killing you.
No, it is not. It's the stress of this debt.
Yeah, and you said you are how old?
I'm 63.
63, and he is 52. Okay, good. Okay. No, I think you guys just work the baby steps. You're making a lot of money, and if you want to get rid of the debt real fast, sell a car. I wouldn't sell the house. But but if you want to work your way through it, you can work your way through it. The rule of thumb we use on cars is, can you be debt-free except the house in 2 years? Your answer is yes. You could pay off both of these debts, 18 and 25, in 2 years, making the kind of money you all make. And is your house, and is the cars that you own, anything with cars and motors and wheels, totaled up equal more than half your annual income, because then you'd have too much invested in things going down in value, and you don't have that unless your other car is uber expensive.
Well, the car payment itself, yes.
No. That wasn't what I said.
The value.
The value of the car, $25,000, and the other car is worth what?
We have 2 cars, but the other one is
paid for, but it's worth what?
Paid for.
It's worth what?
Probably $2,000.
Yeah. Okay. So you have less than $30,000 worth of cars, and you guys are making $140,000 a year.
Well, he makes about between $100,000. He works away from home and a seasonal job, so he is not employed every single month of the year, and that's part of my fear is that.
Yeah.
Trying to pay all these off, plus build up the savings again for when he's not working.
Well, you know that he's not going to be working, right?
Yeah.
So we got to plan for that. That has to be in the monthly budget.
Oh, okay.
You have to set aside money to get ready for winter. We're squirreling money away, we call it in the South. The squirrels put nuts in the nest in the summer, right? Because winter is coming. And so you say, how many months of income do you need to cover next year?
Probably 3.
Okay, let's get that saved immediately before we do anything else, and then we'll start the baby steps. Okay, I think I'm probably really thinking about selling this car.
That's a doable thing.
Yeah.
I was thinking of like the most easy thing to do.
The car is the easiest thing to sell. A lot easier selling a house. It's a lot less impact on the family, a lot less impact on everything else. It's okay if you want to sell your house and move down. I don't mind. But but the financial situation you're in does not require it.
Okay. All right. I think I just needed somebody with some logic instead of the emotional side of everything.
Well, you're scared because you guys got knocked in the mouth last year.
Yes.
That makes you a human being to be scared about that. That doesn't make you bad. I mean, that's a normal human reaction. So it's smart to be, very aware right now. Danger, danger, So let's set the 3 months aside and let's start working a debt snowball, cut up all the credit cards, chop them up. You guys can talk about the car. You can talk about the house. I don't care if you sell either one of them. Doesn't matter to me as long as we get about the business of getting them paid off. If you want to move down in house into something a little smaller, a little more manageable, even if it was the same price range, I'm okay with that just because you want to. Okay, I wouldn't move up in house, but your house payment is not killing you.
No, it's not the house payment. It's just, when you have a home, it's the maintenance. So I know that we're going to need air conditioning. Mm-hmm. I know that we're going to need to paint it due to the HOA and all those things. Mm-hmm. So all those things on top of trying really hard to bank the savings again because we have nothing left in savings anymore.
Well, I think you get that 3 months built back up, and that's not really an emergency fund. That's Christmas. That's your Christmas account for your 3 months. Christmas is going to be in December. You got to plan for it. You have 3 months. You're going to be off. You got to plan for it. And then we start our baby steps. And you have another $1,000 as baby step 1. And then you start paying off these credit cards. And then you pay off this car or sell the car and move down. And then you're debt free, everything but the house. And then let's kind of see how the house feels then.
Well, that's a good way of looking at it. Yeah. I did tech with the tax guy, and he said he would sell the house and fund an IRA account because we have absolutely no money in retirement funds or anything like that.
Tax guys should not do financial planning. They suck at it.
Okay. All right. Well, I feel a little calmer right now. I appreciate your advice, and I feel like I can take a deep breath and start fresh.
I'm okay, but I think you might sell this house to accelerate your retirement planning and that kind of stuff, and to get in a house you kind of like more and are less worried about maintenance and that kind of junk. You don't have a pool to keep up and all that kind of stuff. I mean, you might sell it, but I think you'll make a better decision about whether to sell it once you're debt-free and have 3 months in the bank.
All right. Thank you so very much for your time. I appreciate it.
Honored to talk to you. Thank you for calling in.